Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Good morning, farmers. Beautiful day. Canola is going for $9.42 today. Just coming in here to check on our crops. Moisture is good. Everything seems to be growing. Those are melons. Can't wait to get some melons going. So I did hire some workers just before I headed off to bed. So we got, meaning workers plowing and cultivating the fields over here. Harvesting, no. I don't want my game to crash. So what do we hop right into? Hop right into our tractor. Let's hop out of the tractor. We want our combine, which appears to be down here today. Right where I left it, obviously. And I don't know what it is. Yeah, when I run, I like to jump. Doesn't matter what game it is. Alright, hop right in. Alright, so we need to hook up the header because the header always comes detached. Nope. Wrong buttons. Down. Oh, wait. She didn't have my coffee yet. That's what happens when you just get up out of bed and jump off your balcony and head to your implements. So we do have some canola in here. So, yes, I'd like to finish, definitely get this field done in the morning. I may head... I kind of want to repaint the harvester. Just because the way the field looks after you harvest, the way the canola looks, and the combine harvester, it's like one bland color. So I think we will head to the garage, if you will, and repaint the harvester once we get done with this field, and head to another field and start harvesting once again. I did not check. What do we got for jobs today? Any interesting jobs? Another plow the field. Deliver tomatoes. Transport. Probably no jobs today. None of them really. I don't feel like driving all the way down there to plow a 1 hectare size field. Because we're going to be doing probably a little bit of plowing ourselves in the near future. So probably mostly harvesting. I could mow more grass around the house today as well. So we could do that. I'm going to kind of focus on getting some of the fields done because we do have, how many fields? Including this one, 9 fields to harvest. A few small ones. I even got one that was half harvested, and I probably accidentally clicked on that field and fired the worker while they were harvesting because I was trying to probably click on another field to hire a worker to harvest. And one thing I keep forgetting about this field here, when you come downhill, the harvester picks up some speed even though you're on cruise control, and you move too fast. But I had a little bit of breakfast on the balcony, so we're good for food. Of course, we slept, so we're good on sleep. We are good to go to get some cash today. Yeah, I don't think we'll get to 4 million today either. Yeah, because I mean, the most I could do in one day without really pushing it is 3 trailer loads, and that's not even $100,000. So, yeah, we won't be hitting $4 million today. I mean, obviously we will with the spring cleaning. So that goal of getting up to 4 million should be easily accomplished. It's just going to take us a while now because I can't hire our harvesters to work because this keeps crashing my game. But we'll get this field done sometime this morning. I'm hoping... Oh, I'm almost full already. Okay. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, I want to fit this whole field in a trailer if I can. Right over here. And then we'll head up over by Oliver's. There's a couple field, I think a field over by Oliver that needs to be harvested. And kind of work clockwise around the farm. But that's after we go ahead and repaint it. I thought about painting it green for money, but since our tractor is green, you know me, once I get there, we'll just... Who knows what color it'll be. Who knows? I'm not destroying crops. Must be one of my workers is destroying crops. So actually I was thinking the other day what I would like to see in this game, what things I would like to see kind of fixed sometime soon. Like the warnings of, I wish you just get like 1 or 2 warnings and that's it. Getting a warning every 10 seconds can get really annoying. that's the one thing. But the other thing I would like to see, and I keep saying this, I wish they would make it so, quote unquote, fix the buildings. They should come up with a new job, like I said, like upgrade building. So just change. You just got to go there and change the material of a door, or like a fence. If it's a metal fence, you can change it to a wooden fence, because there's wooden fences. There are metal fences. So I mean, you have to go to the building material store and buy the material if you don't already have it, and then go to the people's place and change it out. I mean, all I've been doing for the past, oh god, it seems like a year now, is doing house inspections. Going to houses I've already fixed, and I just got to stand there for 30 seconds, and then it says, hey, your job is complete. Because the main thing that drew me to the game was the fact that we could repair buildings and fix buildings. I mean, which you can. There are a decent amount, but after you play probably for a little bit, I don't know how long, maybe 20 hours in the game, you pretty much can have repaired most of the buildings, I think, that can be fixed. But the developers say there are future updates coming, so maybe they'll add more to that or adjust it. I don't know. They don't allow me to sit in on the meetings to find out what's going on. But hopefully, they did say a roadmap will be coming out for the updates, so maybe we can get something on that. Hopefully soon. The last update was pretty nice. We finally got our apples. The scarecrows are kind of interesting. How are we doing? Alright, so we're almost half full. Don't back into your tractor. And another field is done. And I should be able to get enough in my trailer to make a trip. Well, even if it's not enough, but looks like it is. We're going up there anyways to sell it. But before we do that, we're going to take our harvester right on over the hill. Right there is good. Oh yeah, almost perfect. And we're going to paint this sucker. I'm going to clean it a little bit as well. Well, a little bit. You just can't clean it a little bit. We're going to clean it. Fuel, don't care, because this thing, in my opinion, this combine does not use enough fuel at all. I think they could double the consumption rate, in my opinion, but a lot of people didn't like it way back when. They said, well, I remember when the game first came out, wow, everything used tons of fuel. Tons and tons of fuel. So let's go past our little parking area. Actually, I could plant something in that field over there, because this field right here is more than big enough for all the equipment that we have, as you can see. Now, it's been a while since I painted anything, but I do believe I don't think I can get in with a header anyway but through the gates. But as for painting, you should be able to match the header with the combine, but it's been so long since I did it, it might take me a few seconds to remember how to do that. Hey, just don't push me around, Mr. Fence. Alright. Let's hop in here. And if I remember, the trigger for this now is a little bit bigger, so it should be easier to come in here and... Okay, so what am I registering? It says, so I can't refuel it, so this has got to be the header. Is that the combine? That's the combine. So watch vehicle. There, looks better. Okay, so that automatically changes the color with the header. Okay. I knew it was something like that. I decided to go with blue just because, well, we can. Give us a little bit more color when harvesting our fields. Don't run over the dog or the wife. Just kind of ruin your day if you do that. Alright, let's head out here. There, having a blue combine harvester is going to be a little bit better on the eyes instead of everything being that. Man! Trying to lock me out of my combine. So while we're driving up to our next field, the other things I would like to see in the game, I said it before, like when you get in the dialogue with NPCs, I wish we could stay in the dialogue until we want to exit instead of having to say hello just by saying, oh, you look nice. Oh, thank you. Hello. How's your day going? Not too bad. Hello. I'm off to work. Yeah, if we can stay in dialogue, that'd be great. And I think, I mean, they got fishing in the game, but really after, I mean, if you want the Steam achievement, which is like, I think you got to catch 200 fish. I think if they could, I know I said this before, like have fishing tournaments with the community, with other NPCs. That'd be great, but that would mean like you'd have to kind of like detail sizes of fish or something like that. So that might be too much. I'm not too sure. But we're headed over anyways to the field over next by Oliver's. Come on, Combine. Today, of course, I'm going over these rumble strips in the fields, which slows down the Combine quite a bit. And we have to get around this dirt. I'm never really sure if this is a dirt pile or an old straw pile. We'll say it's just dirt. We'll go with dirt. And lower the header, turn on the header. And I'll actually start harvesting this field here until we get a full combine. And then we'll go up and sell our trailer. Trailer number 1. But there, that's a little bit better having a, you know, the color blue combine in the field. That way it's just not all like a yellowish beige color everywhere. And it's nice having a clean harvester for about 5 minutes. Then it's going to get all dirty again. But I've been looking at the forums. I'm a little excited to see what the roadmap is. I know they do have some plans of optimizing the game once again, which would be good. I hope they can find out what the problem is with hiring some workers. Some people have still a problem with hiring workers. I mean, I'm glad we can hire workers for all the fields now, but the only issue I'm having with the workers, as we've seen, is harvesting. Plowing, cultivating, seeding, no problem. When it comes time to harvest, it's like when the harvester gets to the field, A, they'll harvest it, but you don't get the income from the field. Or B, the second they start actually harvesting the crop, the game just locks up and freezes. I mean, it could be the same issue causing the same problem, if that makes sense. How are we doing? Alright, so we're almost full here as well. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. It's like, do I have a scarecrow here? I'll have to keep that in mind now when I go to like work in fields. If they don't have scarecrows, plop them in. Now, in case you didn't see last episode, if you're trying to get some little extra social points, you can actually put scarecrows down in other people's fields. So it will cost you 150 to quote-unquote buy the scarecrow, but you will get the 250 social points. Does it benefit you to have the scarecrow in the field? Not really. The only way it could benefit you is, and it's been a while since I've seen this happen to me, is if they hire you to work in a field, like plow a field or cultivate a field, and you get there and it has a crop ready to harvest. I don't even know what episode it was. I know I did it, probably once or twice in this series where they asked me to plow / cultivate a field that had a crop ready for harvest in it. So I took the job, I harvested the crop, and then plowed the field, if you will. So having a scarecrow in the field then would be beneficial for you. Where's my tractor and trailer? Down here. So if we go over here, canola today at 942. You can see peas 1060 is pretty good. But that's as of now. So I didn't hire someone to plow this field yet. And I think I just accidentally clicked on this field and it fired the worker. Oh man, that sucks. I gotta hire him again because he's only halfway through. Cultivate. There's $2,000 down the drain because my mouse clicked on that guy. Alright, so plowed, cultivated. He's cultivating this one. I could have swore I hired someone to plow this field. Oh well. Why? Oh, did I not wait 6 seconds? I'm like, why can't I hire someone? Okay, wait. And we'll count. I was like, looking at the fields, I can't hire no workers. Has it been 6? There we go. Click to hire worker. I could have swore I hired someone to plow that field. Alright, what I was doing, which we never know what I'm doing. There we go. On up to the sell point. This will get us close to $3.9 million. Yeah, and there's the warnings. I'll probably see it, like I said, like 3 times on the way up to the sell point. Yeah, my trailer is full. Let's not run over any rocks. And we'll take the roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. You want to know something? My trailer is full. Empty it into a silo or sell the grain. So our first of 2 trips today. I'm not going to try to do 3 trips in a day anymore, I don't think. But I would like to get over $3.9 million today. As long as I don't keep firing workers, having to rehire them, I won't be wasting some cash. But obviously we have plenty of cash. So I also noticed maybe like a week or 2 ago, they developers had a question what they would like to see in the game. A lot of people said more new vehicles, and like everyone said, we don't care if it's name brands or whatever, just more options. I think they need to change the way the store works anyways. I mean, I hate to say they need to kind of do something like what Farming Simulator does, where you go to the store, enter the store, and you can look into like a catalog and order instead of I think it was a nice idea when they first came out to have the implements kind of like the actual equipment there. But I mean, if they are going to add more new vehicles, they're going to have to either eliminate some of the equipment that they have, meaning like cultivators. I think one of the cultivators is like 3 or 4 of them hanging around. But I think they would need to change that. But I mean, I would like to see a tractor, a little bit bigger tractor with just a little bit more horsepower. I mean, we don't need to go big bud on the whole thing here, but yeah, just a little bit bigger tractor would be nice to give this up a little bit more up and go. I mean, this tractor does fine, but it can struggle from time to time. I have no problem, you know, if it wasn't for this trailer right here, I would be saying we need a bigger trailer, but this trailer is nice at, you know, 32,000 kilograms. My workers are just destroying the heck out of the fields on the east side of the map. Alright, so let's empty the combine. Get back to work on this field here. I mean, is this field going to be big enough to fill the trailer? It could. It very well could. Yeah, I am happy that I went back to the garage. That is all going in there, I hope. Yeah, it appears to be. I am happy I went back to the farm to repaint the combine. It just adds a little bit more color to the video. I mean, just having it all yellow all the time was getting kind of blah for me. So hopefully that helps you guys out as well. A little more eye candy, or eye appealing. Oh, I shouldn't say eye candy, but it's more appealing. Let me prep this. I can't tell if that header's up or down. It's not moving much, I'll say that. Oh, it's the angle of the land. That's why it looks kind of weird. See if I can figure if that's up or down. Looks like it went down there. Yeah, it's the beautiful little bumps in the field. That's why if you saw when we were prepping the fields last fall, I said I'll cultivate the fields. This is why if you have workers cultivate the fields, for some reason they don't smooth out the terrain where it was plowed. But anywho, I think this might be a good little spot for a time lapse because the field's not that big, so it shouldn't take us too long. Unless we fill the trailer first. So watch me make clockwise laps around the field. Hopefully we can fill the trailer. But today we will finish this field at least, and that'll leave us, I do believe, 7 fields. Which seems like a lot still because I don't, I'm trying to picture what fields I couldn't hire workers for. It still seems like a lot of fields left. But hey, the more the merrier. This just means a lot more money for us. Anywho, I'll see you on the other side of the time lapse. Well, it won't quite fill the trailer, but it will push us over to where we just need $100,000 more to reach $4 million. But it is another field done. I shouldn't be able to fill the trailer, right? Yeah. About 4,000 kilograms short, which is fine. But I'm going to check the map here because I know it says ready for harvest 7. It doesn't seem like I have 7 fields left. Now there might be some fields, as you can see, like the field across, where you can kind of see where that scarecrow is. There is a little bit of canola in the field. I don't know if they're counting some of those fields as that. We know these fields down here are done. These are done. I do have one here somewhere. I think it's this one right here. So there's one field. Harvested, harvested, harvested. So there's 2 fields, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7.5. Oh yeah, so there are 7 fields. Okay, that's fine. As you saw, there are a couple small ones there. So we usually get like 2 fields done per day. When we get to the smaller ones, we might be able to get 3. And if the small fields are clustered together, maybe 4 fields done in a day. So like 3 more days of harvesting left to go. Ish. I mean, and you got 2 fields right here that are awfully small. But we're going to park the combine. What time is it? It's 1:30 in the afternoon. But I'm not going to go all harvesting all day long. We've been harvesting 7 days now. It's the 7th of April. I didn't look at the forecast for the next couple of days. Yeah, so the forecast is still sunny. Sunny, sunny, sunny. Let's have a little snack. I didn't have my lunch. There we go. Let's head on down to our tractor. Put her in cruise control. Head across the field. Now see, it's weird. I harvested the field and there was bumps everywhere. Now we come back to take the tractor out and all the bumps are gone. It's just weird how the game works like that. Anyways, on up to the sell point. We'll sell this canola. I mean, the price is a little bit lower today than it was yesterday. So I'm hoping the price, I mean, it's been a week, so I don't know when the price is going to drop. I know sometimes the price of canola can get actually down into the 700s. So I hope it doesn't drop that far. But even if it does, that's not going to stop us from reaching $4 million by the end of the spring cleanout. And then it'll be just a matter of flipping our fields over. And I'm not going to be, oh, let's get 3 harvests in per field anymore. I mean, there's no rush. We're going to become relaxed farmers. I mean, when you got $4 million in cash, yeah, there's no need to. But I'm thinking maybe like the big field, the 7.5 hectare field, we might put like barley / wheat in there. We could do another bale run. If you haven't seen that episode, I did that. Oh, wow. I don't know if that was last summer in game that we did it, but we put wheat / barley in that field. And I think we ended up getting like 250 some odd bales of straw. That's a lot of straw. And the reason why I do the fields like down in Wheatford for like straw, because what makes straw is wheat and barley, and always the mill has a better price for that crop. So you're right in the middle of the mill and the bale sell point, which is up here. So that's why I do it there. So there we go, 80 grand short of our goal, which is like 3 deliveries. And like as we saw, we got 7 more fields to go, so that is not an issue. So let's squeeze through here. Missed a big tree. And we'll head on over to the field that's ready for harvest next time. We'll actually drive right across our field right here. Might as well. No crop in it whatsoever, and it needs to be plowed. It's kind of funny that the worker actually went around the scarecrow. Not on purpose. That's just the center of the field, and they can't work the center of the field. Let's not drive into that ditch. See, everyone fishes. So if they could somehow program to where fish, I mean, all they have to really do is when you catch a fish, have like a RNG kind of a system, RNG, random number generator. So when you catch a fish, it just gives like a different weight, maybe a weight to it. And if they could do that, then somehow maybe they can come up with like a fishing tournament like once a year or something like that, or for the season, or a monthly fishing tournament. Yeah, that might be too much because you can catch a lot of fish in a day if you really wanted to. I think they should also have it where you have to buy bait for fishing. Hello
there.
Let's say hello to her.
Hello.
Now, this is where I wish we could just stay in dialogue, but I'm going to say nice weather.
Ain't it?
It sure is.
And it's going to kick me. Oh, it actually kept me in that time. Okay. We know there's nothing I can help her with. I don't want to hit on her because she'll say, well, what about your wife?
Them politicians, what are they thinking?
They only care for themselves. That's what they all do.
I'm not one for politics. Yeah, it's nice I got to stay in the dialogue. I don't know.
Thanks. See you around.
How come when I talk to my wife I can't stay in my dialogue? Speaking of her, let's head on back to the house. Now Rex, like if you haven't been following along, when the update came out, we had to give him 4 sausages, and he now loves us, and I haven't fed him since. And it's been a long time, and he hasn't run away yet. our wife really likes the chickens. I never see her in there working on the cows. I think the wife has been a little busy with the shovel and the hoe digging some holes in the ground. The heck is that all about? Although this is something I see once in a while on my map, is this random, like where a plow has been. That's what it kind of looks like. So in order to talk to my wife, because I can't talk to her through the fence. Let's close the gate so the chickens don't get out. Stand on her side so that way I know when I got her attention she'll turn and look at me. There she goes.
Hi, honey.
Good evening, darling.
It's evening, huh?
Nice to see you, love. How are you?
I have you, and I am so happy.
What a load of crap. Now see, with her, I can't stay in the dialogue. There goes dinner.
Hi, babe.
Good to see you. I missed you.
Now why, see, now when I talked to, was it just Victoria? I didn't even pay attention to what her name was. When I talked to Victoria, it let me stay in the dialogue. When I talk to my wife, it just like kicks me out.
You look like the princess I've been looking for my entire life.
Yeah, we've been married 3 years now,
Well,
ish.
thank you. So nice of you.
Yeah, I know. And see, I
Darling?
gotta talk to her again just to say I want to say I'm
darling.
off. I don't know why I can't stay in the dialogue. Anyways, yeah, I said that. We know she doesn't need nothing. That's the other thing. I think your wife once in a while should request something. I mean, John's store is just across the way. Have like John's store have like milk and bread, or I don't want to say eggs because, well, I can't say milk either because we have milk. But things like bread, maybe salt, pepper, kind of like cooking stuff. And I can ask her if there's something that she needs. And if she says, I need something at John's store, you go get it. And maybe you get social points with her that way. I don't know.
I am off to work. Have a great day.
Bye, sweetheart.
She sounds happy that I'm leaving. I would be too. Alright, so what I want to do is we'll close these gates. I've said it many times before. You got to clean out your front yard or the neighbors will, not think highly of you. I mean, look at the rest of the yard. Looks nice. So let's clean up the front yard by doing some weed trimming. And I'm not going to agonize you by watching me go back and forth and get you all sick. So I'll bring you back when the front yard by the roadway is looking good. Rex always comes around to help. Sometimes he gets in the way. There's half of the front yard done. Looking a lot better. Got a little grass on the road, but that'll dry up. I really need to bring like the cultivator and flatten out the land if I could. But I need to clean up more of this front yard here because it's not looking the best. Watch out for the mushroom. There, the front yard's looking so much better. Every time I mow though and I get to like this section here, I often wonder what the heck happened here with the terrain. I mean, is there someone buried in here or what the heck? I mean, is there a tractor buried in here? I don't know. It just looks all funky. It's almost better off if I leave the foliage here so it kind of covers it up. I don't know. But it's looking better around here. Little by little, we'll get it all trimmed up. And then in a month or two, we'll have to mow it once again. So the wife is still feeding. I don't know where Rex went off to. Oh, he's trying to find his way back in here. I think he's trying to follow us. Looks like someone plowed right through the house. I know we did drive our combine through here, but I didn't get anywhere near there. Sometimes the tractors will make ruts. But yeah, we drove the combine. Obviously, we didn't drive it underneath the house. Oh well. I am kind of curious. I'm going to go down to the pantry. Because we haven't been taking any food out of here. Because we made all the canned food. So I'm kind of curious. I mean, she's made some stuff. I mean, 19 hamburgers, 10 fish, 14 pizzas. Not like it when it first came out. She was making it by a lot. There's Rex's sausages. I still got 4 here. I mean, I could take the zucchini and tomatoes out of here and make some more canned stuff. I leave it here because I assume that she would need it to make pizzas and whatnot. Let me out of there. Thank you. Well, okay. What's going on here? There we go. Didn't really have control there for a second. My PC is probably doing something in the background to tick me off, like it always does. Alright, I think that's where we're going to call it a day. The cows kind of agree. I got to do a little bit of mowing around here and there, but that's, we'll get to it at some point. I should also mention, obviously, if you're subscribed to my channel, thank you. But you're probably seeing, you know, if you kind of followed Farming Simulator along, or kind of gave up on it a little bit, I have left Ravenport, and now we're on, I don't want to say it's a new map, but it's a map that's been on for a while. My first look at the map should have gone out today, and also episode 1 of Mercury Farm should be out as well when you see this. So if you kind of gave up, if you got tired of the Ravenport series, really like I did near the end, yeah, go ahead and check out the Mercury Farms. Have that a good little look there and see if you like it. If then you can follow along. Just thought I'd throw it out there for you. But as for us on a day on the farm, let's plop a seat, rest up a little bit, enjoy kind of our little bit half day off. It's kind of early, but you know what? We're rich. But still, the one thing I don't understand is says the more social points of money you had, the more people will like you. We're at $4 million and over 1 million social points, and a lot of people are just kind of like, okay. And I've done a lot of work for this town. I've built a lot of buildings. I don't get it. But we're fine. We're married. We got a kid. We got a good enough amount of friends that are happy with us. But anywho, I mumbled on long enough here at the end. That's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on the day on the farm. But until then, have a good one.